Welcome back, everyone. To kick things off, let's talk about the very first step when dining out, arriving at the restaurant. Could you explain how to greet the host and ask for a table in an English-speaking country?
Absolutely. When you walk in, it's best to start with a polite greeting like, hello or good evening. Then, you can use a simple phrase such as, a table for two, please, adjusting the number for your group. This keeps things clear and professional, regardless of the setting.
That makes sense. But what if the restaurant is busy or you forgot to make a reservation? How should you handle that situation politely?
Great question. If the host asks, do you have a reservation? And you don't, just respond, no, I don't. Do you have a table available? If you need to wait, they'll often say, it'll just be a few minutes. It's also okay to request preferences, such as, can we sit by the window? If the restaurant isn't too crowded.
So, using short, clear sentences helps, and listening carefully is key to following the host's instructions. These simple interactions build confidence for English learners right from the start. Now that we're seated, the menu arrives. For many learners, all those unfamiliar words can be intimidating. How can they confidently read and understand a menu in English?
Menus are usually divided into clear sections, appetizers, main courses, desserts, and drinks. Sometimes there are vegetarian, vegan, or gluten-free options. If you're unsure about a dish, you can say, excuse me, what is this? Or, can you tell me what's in this dish? Many menus also include photos or descriptions to help.
And what about making special requests or customizing orders, like asking for no cheese or checking if something is spicy?
Absolutely. You might say, can I have the sandwich without cheese? Or, is this dish spicy? These are not only practical questions, but also show the server you're engaged and careful about your preferences or allergies. It's also perfectly polite to ask for more time. Can I have a few more minutes, please?
So ordering is more than picking food, it's a real conversation. Each interaction helps learners use English naturally and gain confidence for future meals. Once you've ordered, there's often a short wait. What English phrases are useful during this time, especially if you need something or if there's a problem with your meal?
While waiting, the server may ask, would you like anything else? If you need something, you can respond, yes, could I get some extra napkins? If the food arrives and something's wrong, be polite. Excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered, or could you please fix this? Politeness and clarity are essential.
And how should you respond if the server checks on your table during the meal asking, how is everything?
You can say, everything is great, thank you, or if there's a minor issue, it's a little too salty. Always keep your tone friendly. You can also ask for more items, like, can I have more water, please? Or, could we get an extra plate? These small exchanges give valuable practice in real English conversation.
Engaging in these interactions not only solves immediate needs, but also builds confidence for more complex social situations. Let's address a crucial topic: dietary restrictions and food safety. How can diners communicate allergies or preferences in English, and why is this so important?
Communicating allergies is vital for safety. For example, I'm allergic to seafood, or I can't eat peanuts. This alerts the staff so they can guide you to safe options. If you're unsure, ask, does this contain nuts? Or is this gluten-free? This proactive approach prevents serious reactions.
And what about food poisoning? How can diners express concern or deal with it if it happens?
If you feel unwell after eating, you might say, I think I got food poisoning from the meal. However, prevention is best choose reputable places and check that food looks and smells fresh. Statistically, the CDC reports that about 1 in 6 Americans experience food poisoning yearly, often from contaminated produce or undercooked meats.
So, being clear about your needs and observant about food quality helps ensure a safe and enjoyable experience. Now, let's talk about wrapping up your meal. What's the best way to ask for the bill in English, and are there differences between countries?
In the US, you'd say, can I get the check, please? In the UK or Australia, it's, could we have the bill, please? Both mean the same thing. The server might respond, whenever you're ready, and bring your itemized receipt. If you notice a mistake, politely mention it. Excuse me, I think there's an error here.
And what about tipping? It can be confusing, especially with different customs around the world.
Absolutely a common source of confusion. In the US, tipping 15–20% is standard, but in some countries, service is included or tipping isn't expected. Always check the bill for service included. If you're unsure, ask, is service included or should I leave a tip? Also, you can pay by cash or card, and if you want to split the bill, say, can we pay separately?
Mastering these phrases helps avoid awkward moments and leaves a positive impression at the end of your meal. To finish, let's talk about reflection. After a meal out, how can English learners review their experience to build confidence for next time?
Reflecting is key. Ask yourself, did I learn new words? Or was I able to order by myself? Even small successes matter. If mistakes happened, remember they're part of learning. You can also practice common restaurant phrases with a friend or watch videos to reinforce what you've learned. Preparation really boosts confidence.
And how does understanding cultural differences in restaurant settings help learners feel more at home?
Every restaurant has its own style, some formal, some casual. Listening for tone and adjusting your language, like saying good evening versus hi there, helps you fit in. Over time, these experiences make you not only a better English speaker, but also more comfortable in any social setting.
So, each meal is both a language lesson and a cultural adventure. With practice and reflection, anyone can become a confident communicator at the table.